Welcome to Knowledge Masters. Knowledge Masters is a quick recall academic competition for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students from area schools. My name is Maggie Brown, Associate Professor at Elizabethtown Community and Technical College, and I will be your moderator. Although the teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that while Knowledge Masters is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from Edmonson County Middle School and St. James School. Now, let's meet the team members from Edmonson County.
Lila Wood. Lila is an 8th grade student at HCEC and is the daughter of Michelle Wood of Brownsville. Lila is a member of the Beta Club, Gifted and Talented, and is the student council president. Lila enjoys reading, writing, and starting for academic team. Bryson Daniels. Bryson is an 8th grade student at ECMS and is the son of Matt and Lizette Daniels of Smith Grove. Bryson is a member of the Boy Scouts, Rock Climbing League, and Beta Club. He enjoys playing and listening to music and reading George Orwell classics. Evie Bolton. Evie is an 8th grade student at ECMS and is the daughter of Andrew and Lindsay Bolton of Brownsville. Evie is a member of the Beta Club, Gifted and Talented, and is the student council treasurer. She enjoys reading, riding horses, and free-range iguana farming. Emma Sackett. Emma is an 8th grade student at ECMS and is the daughter of John and Michelle Sackett of Park City. Emma is a member of the Beta Club, Gifted and Talented, Girl Scouts, and is the vice president of student council. She enjoys reading, playing guitar, and spending time with family. Mr. Nick Skaggs. Nick Skaggs is in his first year as the head coach of Edmonson County Middle School academic team. He has been an assistant coach at ECMS for the past 3 years and is national board certified teacher. Mr. Skaggs lives in the Klebiot community with his wife Keela and his daughters Ivy and Tinsley.
Thank you. Now let's meet the team and sponsor from St. James.
Landon Fisher is an 8th grader at St. James who loves studying about World War II and the German military. He enjoys playing War Thunder and watching reenactments. This is Landon's second year on the academic team. Anthony Pike is an 8th grader at St. James Catholic School who enjoys reading in his spare time. He has 2 older siblings who are in college. His plans are to attend Etown High School and then get his undergraduate degree from Western Kentucky University. He hopes to pursue a graduate degree from Harvard and practice law as an adult. Mason Baldwin is an 8th grader at St. James School. This is his 3rd year competing on the academic team. In his spare time, he enjoys playing tennis and reading. Abby Clarkson is an 8th grader from St. James. She has been at St. James for 11 years now. She is proficient in literature and has a patchwork knowledge of social studies and the arts. In the future, Abby wants to be an author. She is also interested in becoming a history teacher. Abby's favorite things are reading, listening to Hamilton, and hanging out with her 3 cats. Mrs. Martha West is the librarian at St. James, and this is her first year coaching the academic team. She has a master's in reading, is an author of a published children's book titled Run, Run as Fast as You Can. This is Mrs. West's 28th year teaching, and in her free time, she likes to travel and read.
Thank you. Coaches, you may return to your seats at this time. Contestants. Remember, you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up question by buzzing in. However, if your answer is incorrect, the question will be reread in its entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on bonus questions, but the team captain must be the one to give the response. Remember, the bounce back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point, and each half is 10 minutes long. Teams, are you ready? All right. Let's begin the first round with a toss-up question for either team. How many stitches are saved by a stitch in time?
St. James Pike.
9.
That is correct. Bonus question. Bonus question. Geologists estimate that the Earth has been in existence for about 4.6 billion years, or how many millenniums?
$4,600.
That is incorrect. Captain, do you have a response?
460.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 4,600,000. Toss-up question. In 1913, what executive department was established to, quote, foster, promote, and develop the welfare of working people to improve their working conditions and to enhance their opportunities for profitable employment?
Edmonson, Bolton.
Department of Labor.
That is correct. Bonus question. 12 pence equals 1 shilling, and 20 shillings equals 1 pound in English money. How many pence are in 5 pounds?
$240.
Incorrect. Captain, do you have a response?
260.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was 1,200 pence. Toss-up question. In what folk or ballroom dance do couples move in a circular motion around a room?
Edmonson, Bolton.
Waltz.
Incorrect. In what folk or ballroom dance do couples move in a circular motion around a room? Okay, time's up. The correct answer was round dance. Toss-up question. What theory for the origin of the universe suggests that all matter was once concentrated in a...
Edmonson, Daniels.
Big Bang Theory.
Correct. Bonus question. To what language was Ramsay referring when he said this? This language stands entirely alone in making gender a rational and intelligible distinction. Males are masculine, females feminine, and inanimate things neuter.
Spanish.
Incorrect. Captain, do you have a response?
Greek.
Incorrect. The correct answer was English. Toss-up question. What is the value of x if 2x plus 3 equals x plus 8?
Edmonson, Daniels.
X equals 5.
Correct. Bonus question. These lines are associated with what kind of dance? Bunch the gals and circle around, whack your feet until they sound, form a basket, break away, swing the gals, gent sachet.
Square dance.
Correct. Toss-up question. What term indicating indiscriminate carnage and butchery is associated with Granada in 1066, Stockholm in 1520, Jamestown in...
St. James, Pike.
Massacre.
That is correct. Bonus. What architectural form is a multitude of arches so arranged that all the bases rest on a circle and the tops all cross at a common point?
Fractal.
Incorrect. Captain, do you have a response?
Arcata.
Incorrect. The correct answer was dome. Toss-up question. It weighs 3 tons. It is 9.5 feet tall and 3.5 feet wide. This concrete block is displayed at the Reagan Presidential Library. Name the city from which this graffiti-splotched monument was sent to Ronald...
St. James, Fisher.
Berlin.
Correct. Bonus question. What 2 categories of pronouns are in this example? He led his horse to water and made it drink.
Personal and possessive.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Complementary angles are 2 angles, the sum of whose measures is how many degrees?
Edmonson, Bolton.
90.
That is correct. Bonus question. Name the process by which sediments are laid down in new locations.
Deposition.
That is correct. Toss-up question. The British Houses of Parliament are on the banks of what river?
Edmonson, Daniels.
Thames.
That is correct. Bonus question. Name the kinds of glaciers that cover Antarctica and that once covered much of North America and Europe.
Iceberg.
Incorrect. Captain, do you have a response?
Continental.
That is correct. Toss-up question. If 250 miles are represented by 4 inches, how many miles are indicated by 0.25 inches? Time's up. The correct answer is 15.6. Toss-up question. A person at the end of his resources with no apparent hope of recovery is down and what?
St. James, Clarkson.
Out.
That is correct. Bonus question. A famous painting by Emanuel Leutze is entitled Washington Crossing what river?
Delaware.
Correct. Toss-up question. What disease that used to be very common among children and young adults is characterized by painful swelling of the salivary glands?
Edmonson, Bolton.
Mumps.
That is correct. Bonus question. What legendary character is central in these books? Locksley, Will in Scarlet, The Arrow of Sherwood, The Rescue of Maid Marian.
Robin Hood.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Just 1/64th of a certain radioactive isotope is still radioactive after a period of 360 days. The half-life of this material is how many days?
Edmonson, Daniels.
180 days.
Incorrect. Just 1/64th of a certain radioactive isotope is still radioactive after a period of 360 days. The half-life of this material is how many days? Time's up. The correct answer was 60. Toss-up. What power of the president for eliminating the punishments of convicted criminals is...
Edmonson, Daniels.
Pardon.
That is correct. Bonus. What art form was Kurt Switcher's praising when he said the combination for artistic purposes of all conceivable materials, such as wood, plasterboard, wheels, and cotton, were equal in expression to paint itself?
Collage.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Only 1/32nd of the original radioactivity of a substance is still remaining after 25 years. The half-life of this material is how many years?
St. James, Baldwin.
5 years.
That is correct. Bonus question. The Flatiron Building rose 22 stories. Then the Singer Building rose to 47 stories, the Metropolitan Life Tower to 50 stories, and the Woolworth Building to 55 stories. What is the collective name for these high steel skeleton buildings?
Skyscrapers.
That is correct. Toss-up question. What is the subject of this sentence? In order to influence a child, one must be careful not to be that child's parent or grandparent.
St. James, Clarkson.
1.
That is correct. Bonus question. What U.S. president said this? Some people say that I fomented insurrection in Panama. I did not have to foment it. I simply lifted my foot.
Teddy Roosevelt.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Density equals mass per unit what?
St. James, Baldwin.
Squared.
Incorrect.
Edmonson, Daniels.
Cubed.
Incorrect. The correct answer is volume. Toss-up question. What rather bulky, extremely heavy... All right, that's the end of the first half, and at the end of the half, the score is Edmonson County 11, St. James 11. Welcome to the second half of Knowledge Masters between Edmonson County Middle School and St. James School. We would like to take time during the intermission to tell you something about the schools, and here to tell us about Edmonson County is Lila Wood.
With Mammoth Cave National Park as the backdrop to the campus of Edmonson County Middle School, we house approximately 300 students in the 7th and 8th grades. ECMS offers several clubs and sports activities and is located in Brownsville, Kentucky. Led by Principal Brandon Prunty, Counselor Kelly Rich, and an extremely experienced staff, Edmonson County Middle School offers a curriculum that is both rigorous and relevant. We are Wildcats, and we are Wildcat strong.
Thank you, Lila. And now we'll learn a little bit about St. James School.
Welcome to St. James School. The living environment is to develop students physically, spiritually, academically, and morally. The old school started with approximately 20 students and 4 teachers. Today, approximately 425 students attend St. James. The tradition continues here at St. James with the attendance of Catholics and non-Catholics. It is by hope to educate children spiritually, academically, and morally. Since that time, in order to move the educational mood of the students and the outmost changing world, at St. James Catholic School, its goals are to develop a living environment while the facility and faculty grow. Our basic curriculum is religion, math, science, social studies, computer, physical education, Spanish, art, music, and math. And algebra is offered to the 8th graders. At the present time, St. James School is currently kindergarten through 8th grade with a preschool for 3 and 4-year-olds and an after-school care. At St. James School, the tradition continues.
Thank you, St. James. During the half, the following substitutions were made. Joining the team from St. James is Frankie Pete. Teams, let's begin the second half of today's round with a toss-up question. In 1927, Time magazine first conferred the title Man of the Year on what pilot?
Edmonson Daniels.
Limburg.
That is correct. Bonus question. Name the common disorder resulting from the invasion of a living organism by disease-causing microorganisms which proceed to multiply and produce various symptoms in their host.
Virus.
That is incorrect.
Infection.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Solve this equation for P. AP minus 3A equals 5A.
Edmonson Daniels.
P equals 8.
That is correct. Bonus question. The name of what garden plant with long, edible, celery-like leaf stalks includes a silent H?
Rhubarb.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Divide the adjective anti-meridian into syllables.
Edmonson Sackett.
AM.
That is incorrect.
St. James Peak.
Anti-meridium.
That is correct. Bonus question. No. Yes, bonus question. Name the wind-driven surface current that carries water around the tip of Florida and up along the eastern seaboard of the U.S.
Gulf Stream.
That is correct. Toss-up question. In the movie business, what is the term for these kinds of feats? 007 running across a bridge of crocodiles, Ethan Hunt scaling the Burj Khalifa, Indiana...
St. James Clarkson.
Stunts.
That is correct. Bonus question. Gertrude kept $3,800 in a savings bank for 9 months at 5% simple interest. What was the interest on her money?
No answer.
Okay. Captain, do you have a response?
$190.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was $142.50. Toss-up question. In the 19th century, most people in Central America were of mixed European and Native American ancestry. What Spanish term indicates people of this mixed heritage?
St. James Peak.
Hispanic.
Incorrect.
Edmonson Daniels.
Latina.
Incorrect. The correct answer, mestizo. Toss-up question. In what country is the Sydney Opry House?
Edmonson Bolton.
Australia.
That is correct. Bonus question. In 1920, blackberries, raspberries, and loganberries were crossed by U.S. breeder Rudolph Boysen to create what new kind of berry?
Boysenberry.
That is correct. Toss-up question. What tense is illustrated in this statement by the Duke of Wellington about locomotives? I see no reason to suppose these machines will ever force themselves into general use.
Edmonson Daniels.
Future.
Incorrect.
St. James Pike.
Present.
That is correct. Bonus question. If 4 large widgets cost $8 each and 6 small widgets cost $5 each, what is the average cost of all these widgets?
$6.2.
That is correct. Toss-up question. The empire of the Huns fell quickly apart after the death of their greatest leader.
Edmonson Daniels.
Genghis Khan.
Incorrect.
St. James Pike.
Attila.
That is correct. Bonus question. Arguments that tend to promote a position are called pros. What is the related name for arguments against a position?
Cons.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Express as an Arabic number the product of the binary numeral 1010 and the Roman numeral XXIV. Time's up. The answer is 240. Toss-up question. Of all the states which border the Great Lakes, which has the most letters in its name?
Edmonson Daniels.
Michigan.
Incorrect.
St. James Baldwin.
Wisconsin.
Incorrect. The correct answer, Pennsylvania. Toss-up question. When a bomb is dropped from an airplane, as it approaches the ground, it gains what kind of energy?
Edmonson Daniels.
Kinetic.
That is correct. Bonus question. These are lines from a poem about what kind of dancing? 4 hands around in grand square, make a right-hand star. Yellow rock promenade, what's an almanthar? What's it mean to wheel and deal, or do a do-si-do? Bend the line or load the boat, which way am I to go?
Square dance.
That is correct. Toss-up question. What kind of engines powered stern wheelers, side wheelers, and paddle wheelers?
Edmonson Daniels.
Steam.
That is correct. Bonus question. 1 million seconds go by in just under how many days?
Sure.
7.
Incorrect. Captain.
1.
Incorrect. The correct answer, 12. Toss-up question. With what mountain range is yodeling particularly associated?
Edmonson Daniels.
Alps.
That is correct. Bonus question. What is the main source of sodium in most people's diets?
Salt.
That is correct. Toss-up question. What, according to Benjamin Franklin, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and...
St. James Pike.
Early to bed, early to rise.
That is correct. Bonus question. What is the term for that portion of a painting on which the objects nearest to the spectator's eye are represented?
Foreground.
That is correct. Toss-up question. These were literary works from what ancient civilization? Teaching for King Merikara, the contendings of Horus and Seth, Isis, the rich woman's...
St. James Pike.
Egypt.
That is correct. Bonus question. What is the clipped word for a large, thick-skinned, herbivorous African mammal with 2 horns on its snout?
Rhino.
That is correct. Toss-up question. Which taxonomic classification group consists of related orders of plants or animals?
St. James Pike.
Genus.
Incorrect.
Edmonson Bolton.
Species.
Incorrect. The correct answer was class. Toss-up question. Solve this equation for W. 5W minus 12 equals 4 minus 3W.
Edmonson Daniels.
W equals 2.
That is correct. Bonus question. What historical group of miners is specifically mentioned in the folk song Clementine?
49ers.
That is correct. Toss-up question. A rectangle has an area of 2,756 feet. Its width is 52 feet. What is its length?
St. James Baldwin.
53 feet.
That is correct. Bonus question. Recent analysis of data from NASA's Cassini mission indicates that an ocean on Saturn's largest moon, Titan, may be as salty as Earth's deepest hypersaline lake. Name that sea bordering Jordan.
Dead Sea.
That is correct. Toss-up question. According to the cliche originally used by Sir Edward Coke. All right, that's the end. The final score is Edmonson County 23, St. James 25. Congratulations to the winning team and to both teams for an excellent competition. Join us next time for Knowledge Masters.